Hey, good afternoon. I hope you guys are having an amazing start to your week. I'm sorry this video is a few minutes later than intended. I was having a really hard time getting a signal. We've had nothing but sunshine for weeks, and then of course today is overcast. So anyways, today is one of those days I'm trying to take in every single moment of. As you saw in the title of this video, this is the culmination of 14 years of work. So it's a very special day today. It's a little overwhelming. I'm trying not to get overly emotional about this, but it's something that I've just been waiting for years to come into fruition. And I used to get a little upset that it hadn't happened sooner. And I've come to realize in the past few years that things happen at the time they need to happen, that we need to relax and let things happen in the time they need. That's not to say we don't need to take action, but sometimes there's a reason behind it. And I'm not going to go into over big detail here, but I feel like this was the time this was meant to happen, now that it's actually coming. So if you guys saw, oh, hey, Matthew, if you guys saw back about a month ago, I published my first book, which was extremely exciting, Manifesting on Purpose. It's been a big hit, and big thank you to everybody who's ordered a signed copy. It has been such an amazing experience. And that was actually not planned. That entire book came from the idea to the publication happened in 3 months. It was absolutely wow, it was crazy. It was fast. It was exciting. But this is more exciting for me for a lot of different reasons. I have been working on a book. It's called Fire, Fury, Freedom. It's a science fiction action adventure book. It is a really long, epic, in-depth book. And I wrote it 14 years ago. And it kind of just sat on the back burner for a long time. And I'd revisit it and I'd edit it a bit. And then I'd let it go for a while. And this year, at the beginning of the year, wasn't exactly a New Year's resolution, but I kind of got this feeling like now is the time. I have to get this out into the world. This is the time that this has to come out. This is the time that this needs to just get out there. And I didn't know how. I had no idea how this was going to come into fruition, how I was going to distribute it, but I knew the one thing I needed to do was just start from start to back, one final edit, get it exactly how I wanted it to be, and then get it out there. So I am really excited to announce that it is going to be in publication worldwide as of September 6th. So just a little bit over a month from now, it is going to be all over the place, and I am so excited for it. I am a big believer in storytelling. I think it's one of the things that helps us connect to our humanity, to share ideas, to promote new ways of thinking in every kind of genre. It doesn't matter whether you're writing a work of fiction or nonfiction, whether you're a business novel or you're Lord of the Rings. It doesn't matter what book you are. You have something that's really fascinating that sparks new ways of thinking. And we each take something different from it, which I think is very exciting when we read a book. So for me, my biggest hope for this book is that it is one of those things that gets into as many hands as possible so that it can spark new ways of thinking. It has some ties, very interestingly enough, to certain things that are happening in the world today, like global warming, that are very hot topics and things that we are all considering. And I don't want to necessarily say fearful for the future, but we have to consider new ways of approaching the world. If anybody here has seen, Bill Nye Saves the World, we know that we've got to start thinking in new ways if we're going to prolong life as we know it on this planet. So this brings a lot of those themes to light, and I think is one of those things that's very relevant today. So that is one of the reasons I mentioned earlier why I feel like even though I was frustrated it took me so long to get it out there, and thank you, Matthew, I feel like now is the right time for that discussion to hit the table. It's one of those things where it's on the forefront of all of our minds. We all know that pollution's a big problem, and these are things that we all need to get talking about at this point in time. So I'm really excited for it to get out there. It is going, for the Kindle edition, it will be on pre-sale. Actually, it already is on pre-sale for Kindle edition. Paperback will go on sale on September 6th. So very exciting stuff. I'll post links, but basically I just wanted to get the word out there that I'm so excited that this work of art is finally getting out there. It's something I'm just so excited about. I wrote this with the hopes of just getting it out there, and really getting the story out there is the most important thing to me. It's very exciting. So share this post if you would. I'd really appreciate it. I will post more details later about everything. I'm just so excited. So that's basically what's going on in my life, and I'll be posting more details as we're getting closer to the launch date. My husband made an incredible book cover for it, so I'll be posting another post in a little bit here that's got all those kind of details and information, but I'm pretty excited. So anyways, pay attention as things come out. We'll have more details, and thank you so much for tuning in, guys. So I'll talk to you later, and have an awesome rest of the day. Bye!